The last thing I want to ask you about Ben Simmons before I talk a little about the NBA Finals. When it comes to Ben coming back, let's say he is with the 76ers, and both you and I, if we're betting men and we had to bet on what's the favorite, I say he still comes back to Philadelphia. But what are the odds that he does come back with a mid-range game and an improved foul shot, let's say 70%? How confident are you that he will improve upon those things in his game?
To be honest, I'm not confident at all. Right? I mean,
we're being honest. Yes,
right. It's the history of it. I mean, we haven't seen it yet. So what leads me to believe that it's going to happen this time? Now, I think with that said, as much as I am being honest when I'm being a pessimist in that regard, there are some things that give you some reasons for optimism. One is that I think he really trusts Doc Rivers, and I don't know that trust has always been there with the people that were kind of directing him, at least within the Sixers. But I think he trusts Doc Rivers. And I think, we've seen some of the articles of some of the reports that have come out, and maybe the ways he was training weren't the most optimal ways for him. And maybe the team had better ideas and better options, but he was steered in a different direction. I think with Doc Rivers, Doc Rivers can get him on the path the Sixers want him to be on. What does that mean? I don't know. Does that mean he's going to come back shooting right-handed? I don't know. Or is he going to come back left-handed but better? I mean, I would hope so. You can't get much worse than 32% or 30% for the free throw line. So I would hope it's at least better. And Mark, that's the craziest thing is, like, I keep coming back to this. If he is just okay in that Atlanta series, they win it.
Oh yeah,
and then they have a really good chance to beat the Milwaukee Bucks, especially with Giannis's health.
Yeah.
So they just need him to be this much better to get to the next level of where they want to go. And then obviously ultimately they want to win a championship, but to get to that next step of the Eastern Conference Finals, they don't need Ben Simmons to be that much better. They need to be a little bit better. So do I expect him to come out taking mid-range jumpers and threes and all that? No, but I would hope that his free throw percentage goes up. I would hope he'd be more willing to take an open three or an open shot at the rim. But I don't expect him to, do stuff off the dribble and post people up and start shooting fadeaways and all that. But I think he has to be better from the line. And also, too, Mark, another thing that I think we don't maybe talk enough about, and it was in that your own Weitzman article for Fox, is finishing around the rim. Because I think that's something he needs to be better at. He needs to have better touch around the rim, come more under control, because he's so big and he's so athletic. There's no reason he shouldn't be a better finisher.
I 1,000% agree with you on that, my friend. Well, how about this? Do you believe that he would be better if he wasn't, enjoying his life with going to Wimbledon with another young hottie? Don't answer. I'm so totally kidding by that.
Yeah. No, but dude, he's
gonna live his life. I get it.
Oh my goodness. It's like, I feel like people wanted to be like, I'm sure you're familiar with the movie, The Program. It's a great movie.
Yes.
When Omar Epps has the fumbling problem and the coach makes him carry the ball all around campus. Like, is that what people want with Ben Simmons? Do they want him to spin a basketball on his finger while he's in the crowd? And he can't play basketball 24 hours a day, guys. I mean,
that's the thing. If he was playing basketball, we'd all be looking at it going, yeah, sure, do it during the regular season. Do it in the playoffs. No matter what he does, here's the thing. I don't really give a damn what he does during the offseason. I don't even give a damn if he's ever in a gym, because you know what? Here's where I'm at, Paul. I know he can shoot. We've seen him do it. He has to choose to shoot. It's not a matter of he can't go like that. His shot is prettier than Giannis Antetokounmpo's is. But it's just a matter of choosing to do it. It's a mental thing. Anyway.
It's 100% mental. Yeah, he even acknowledged that. It's mental. It's not, the physical form isn't pretty, but we've seen guys with not pretty physical form and the shot goes in.